who wants her children to have a fair chance at making their own decisions, while you and your I want to be a husband convince your child that they need to get the whole trans thing going on now so they can get a Disney contract. And we all know what Disney does to children.
Oh my God. Do you hear that? Holy. Oh, she just connected a whole bunch of dots, man. Holy sh. Welcome to the Panic Button. I'm Nina. Today, I'm reacting to something a little bit different. I was on YouTube today, and I came across this video of a woman named Jaguar Wright. And I came across her video once before, maybe a year ago, and she was recommended to me again. Now, why I'm reacting to her is because she seems to be the female Cat Williams of the hip-hop game. And she says some things in here that just kind of blew my mind. And it does connect to everything else that I do videos on. Pedos and such.
It's intimidation. I want you to think about this. Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce, who's struggling. Now, I want you to think about 106th and Park with Mary J. Blige. Free, who is a victim of Sean Carter. Yeah. Mary J. Blige, who is a victim of Sean Combs, are sitting there talking about the death of Aaliyah amongst each other. Think about that. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay-Z victim, and you got a superstar gone. They know what happened.
The superstar referring to Aaliyah. So she's saying that they pretty much plotted to kill Aaliyah in order to replace her with Beyonce. But the reason he got rid of her is because she rejected him. This is some crazy shit. This is this borders on conspiracy, but in my 30 plus years of living, what I have noticed is that you can't put anything past anybody.
And yet, they had to sit there and have that conversation like they didn't know who did it. Think of the power of that moment.
Yo, what's with this industry being so predatory? I mean, I know every industry has its rotten people in it. But it seems like the entertainment industry is just completely infested with pedos. And why? Easy access, like schools, churches. It's easy access. This shit's crazy.
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Kathy White, Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died of an imaginary fucking aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling, and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the fuck was these people supposed to go to?
It's kind of like the mafia, or like being in a gang. You can't trust, or like being in a cult. You can't trust anyone around you because everyone is trying to stab you in the back, which is a part of being in the industry, isn't it? Like being in a cult.
You can't go to the boss because the boss is you, and the boss's boss don't get no. Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where.
This woman needs to write a book, and she definitely needs to be the one narrating it for audiobooks, because she's spicy. She talks with passion. She's very appealing to listen to.
You go nowhere, which is where people like me step in. I go to Diddy parties to walk out, because ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
It seemed like it's men.
They not men. I'm a bisexual woman. I'm the B in the LGBTQ plus and it's XYZ. A gay man is a gay man. A sexual being is a sexual being. A sodomite is a predator. If it don't apply, let it fly. Period. What's we supposed to call these fairy ass bitches? Let's talk about the problems that black women are having being able to recognize what a real black man looks like.
Ooh, she's going deep now. Now, see, if I was any other woke gay of today, that would have been totally offensive, right? She said fairy and all this other stuff. But being the non-wokey I am, you can actually listen to what she's saying instead of being so, like, offended. I feel like people who get offended, they really don't hear the heart of the matter because they're so lost in their own vanity of being easily offended. I don't know. It's kind of off topic, but that's kind of where my brain went at the time. Anyway.
You're lusting after LL Cool J. You're lusting after Diddy. You're lusting after Jay-Z. You're lusting after Dwayne. I now want to be a woman since it looks cute on my son. I mean daughter. You got Wills, all these. That's who you lust after.
Ooh, okay. So Dwayne Wade, I know he's a sports star. But what I know about him is he's married to Gabrielle Union, and his son wants to be a girl, or is a girl now. I say this in air quotes. And him and Gabrielle Union are very, very for transitioning this child, and the biological mother is not. And I know that there was a court case, and I can't exactly remember what happened. I don't think the mother won, but she's exposing something here, which isn't true in all cases, but it is true in some, to where men who have internalized homophobia, who aren't out as gay, will and tend to transition their kids. I mean, there's a whole host of reasons why parents transition their kids, but she's calling this one out specifically.
And that's what you go after. You don't go after a real black man. You go for act like the, and then you wonder why you get dogged the out. He don't need you. What you there for? To wear white fingernails and hold big black. Like, let's talk about Gabrielle Union right now. Now, the last time I sat on this blue couch, I had some very specific things to say about the Wade household.
Yes, you did.
What has happened since I spoke? They said I said everything that I said because I was jealous of Gabrielle Union.
You know, a lot of people do use this, especially the wokies. They'll use the phrase "you're jealous." Like trans women will say that straight women, or quote unquote cis women, are jealous of them because they're more beautiful and they have a better neo-vagina. I see the woke using this a lot.
She the black Kris Jenner. She done turned her husband into a. He wants to be a woman. She went on Twitter cussing out Diddy and then deleted it. Because Diddy.
Oh, she ain't saying he's gay. She's saying he's trans. Oh, shit! This is what she's doing. She's saying that he is living his transition through his son. Oh shit!
I'm jealous of that. Let's be real.
Let's be real.
This knew this was a. And then she pretended he wasn't. And then she pretended that she had the perfect life while she's splitting bills. You doing the real mom who wants her children to have a fair chance at making their own decisions, while you and your I want to be a husband convince your child that they need to get the whole trans thing going on now so they can get a Disney contract. And we all know what Disney does to children.
Oh my God! Shit! Do you hear that? Holy shit! Oh fuck! She just connected a whole bunch of dots, man. Holy shit!
Imagine what they do to trans kids. That's where you want to send your child, but you cut the real mama out. I'm jealous of this bitch. This is a power bottom. He sucks just like you are. And they high on that Tootsie, and they having unprotected sex. This is...
When she mentions Tootsie, she's referring to a cocktail of cocaine. Oh, fuck, what else was it? It was cocaine and ecstasy. Fuck. Don't quote me on it, but it's a cocktail of drugs.
Suck it all night. Then he come home, and he kiss you with that mouth. E. coli kisses. I'm jealous of that.
Wow. So just to back up a second, she's talking about Dwayne Wade living his transition. This is my speculation, through his son by convincing his child with his beard wife, Gabrielle Union, to transition into being a girl so he can get a contract with Disney. And we all know that Disney is full of adults who like children in a very illegal, disgusting way. And we know this because Nickelodeon, but we also know this because we're all adults And we're smart enough to see the writing when it's on the wall painted in red.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of kissing a suck. I'm jealous of that.
Also, I want to say that it is absolutely refreshing, even though it's being bleeped. It's refreshing to see someone speak without a filter. I love it. I fucking love it. This is great.
You mentioned things like Jay-Z's time is coming for him. Then I look at, Beyonce. And I say that women do have a...
That country album, and any of you that buy that shit, stupid as shit.
You don't give
It's
an okay.
trap music with goddamn a holster and a hat.
She said it, not me.
But she remade Jolie.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the song she should have remade. She should have tried it on. Tammy Wynette. Classic. Stand by your man. Don't act like you don't know that now.
Okay. Good fucking point. Yeah, you could totally rework that into a very good like R&B ballad or even keep it country. Interesting.
Remake that. Stand by that. That's a real country hit.
But it also is funny because Stand By Your Man and Beyonce standing by her man, Jay-Z, when he's been kind of doing all this sneaky shit underground.
But it has a ring to it. Stand by your man. Yeah.
That would be a great hip-hop song. Stand by your man. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. She should do something with that. She's onto something here.
Whoops. And disrespects you with other like Kathy Coriana White.
All right, well, let's do it
Who
like
was
this.
actually carrying his baby while you was faking it.
Was she trying to say that Beyonce was faking her pregnancy at one point? Was she? I never heard about this.
Why your husband don't want to put his seed inside of you and put it in everybody else?
I want to know more. Okay, part 2.
It's funny, you open up Beyonce's internet, it just gets weird.
Beyonce's internet,
That's what we're calling
that
it.
belongs to the devil. Unless you calling that the devil, she ain't nothing but an employee. And half of which dumbass bitch. I know nobody want to accept that bitch bitch.
I think she's...
She went and killed the girl cats.
Is she saying Beyonce killed some girl's cats? Okay, I'm looking this up. Beyonce killed cats. Any day now. Beyonce's drummer is taking her to court for killing her cats with witchcraft. This was actually a story? That is not surprising.
Okay.
A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her and shit while she was asleep. Snacking on his bitch, killing people cats. And guess what? They wouldn't give her a restraining order. They just told her to stay away from Beyonce and work for somebody else. Guess what? She's having a hard time finding work, too.
I remember hearing on the Joe Rogan podcast that celebrities are really weird, but I didn't know that they were this weird, but I'm not surprised either.
Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people. Guess you didn't know your daughter well enough because she just started f***ing all the girls. Impulse control issues? I don't know.
What makes you so vocal?
I'm tired. These kids are living the consequences of what Gen X did and don't even know why they're doing it because everyone's lying. Takeoff's death wasn't nothing but a corporate hostile takeover using his life as the god. Oh my God. That boy died so they could cash in a insurance policy and to cover up the fact that Rock Nation was ripping Megan away from 300. I guess nobody's paying attention to the fact that complete control of Megan Thee Stallion's career was taken over right after Takeoff died, and the Prince family were forced to leverage and let her go, even though they did not want to.
This is like a game of chess, but with people's lives. Killing someone because I don't know. There's a lot of things intertwined in the music industry, a lot of going-ons behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. And it's interesting to hear Cat Williams start saying stuff. And I mean, he's been saying stuff for years, but then you hear her, who she's been saying stuff for years too. But it's getting more traction online, so more people are being aware of it. Now, was it 100% true? I don't know, but I don't put it past anybody because the world is a crazy place.
I'm saying, Sean Carter, you're a piece of shit. Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough. You just want to go down there and you want to just remove all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston. Why did that house burn up? Who the fuck goes to their childhood house for a visit and the shit goes up in flames? And still, no real investigation on how the house just went up in flames.
Damn, so this is another story I've never heard about, too. I'm going to have to look this up after. There's a lot of weird stuff. Very coincidental stuff that seems to be happening within the music industry.
I guess they paid y'all off like they paid y'all off for that Astro World.
Jada Pinkett has written a book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You was an all right actress. You was a terrible wife. You was a bad mother. You was a kid who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and dissed up to your son and you ain't do shit about it. Bilal told me,
Go ahead.
Jada, he told me that you knew Will was in your child, as he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
Man, she's coming after everybody. Whoa. Dude.
He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith raped Jaden, he raped Bashir, and he raped Neek Mills. And you know, Bilal. Now I don't give no how far in the desert you run.
Okay, so when I said that Hollywood celebrities were weird, when I said that they were weird, like how crazy down the rabbit hole are we gonna get here? This is getting into almost, and I hate to even say it, but like satanic kind of shit. And I don't mean like the hocus pocus kind of Satanist stuff, but I don't really know what I'm saying, but it just, there seems to be an evil within the entertainment industry. Some sort of pure evil that everyone is secretly okay with on the down low. And it's really crazy.
And all these blacks running around marrying these, sitting there convincing other women to go chase a fag. Go get you. Look at my it, isn't he? Can you imagine it?
Hold on, whoa. So she's saying that all these, like, I don't know, black celebrities, or if it's just in hip hop, but these women are dating guys who seem straight, but down low are gay? And now why would a woman do that? Why would a woman want to date a guy who's gay? Money? I don't know, like that. It's almost like there's a plan. There's a secret understanding between gay men and women in Hollywood where they're getting together and secretly they can do really dirty, raunchy stuff underground that no one would know about because they think they're just like a straight guy with a family, who's a husband. Now, why would a black guy want to cover up the fact that he's gay? I get it, but wanting to hide your homosexuality so much that you marry a straight woman? I don't know. Are these women straight? It seems like there's something else that they would want to be hiding along with their homosexuality. That's just the vibe I'm getting.
If he's told the truth about their relationships, hey, young man, come on over. My husband just wants to touch you for a little while on camera. I promise you, you won't feel a thing. Sniff this. You stand on red carpets with the and you sell an image of lies. Then you influence the public and ask the public to covet and want your life. Who wants that? A bunch of whack too afraid to find a real man and real love. So you marry a get for a Birkin bag and then turn your head while he's fucking a bunch of kids. I don't feel sorry for none of you, bitch.
Whew, she's just dropping a lot of shit right now. Ooh, yeah, why is it that these Hollywood female celebrities who are married to these men who are closeted homosexuals, why do they tout their life as something that should be desired and yearned for because they don't like their life. So if people are envious of them, at least they could hold on to that.
But look at Nicki Minaj. You got bitch and marrying level 3 sex offenders. And do you know since then, she done moved out.
So this is the thing that I really concerns me about just specifically women. They turn a blind eye to the worst things. The worst things. And I say women because women are supposed to naturally have this instinct to protect their young or, innocence. So for women to turn a blind eye to the violation of innocence, it's ew. I don't get it. I don't get what it is about women. They'll see their husband doing horrific things and they'll somehow blame it on the victim. And I just don't understand what is going on in their fucking brains to make them think like that.
Kenneth there by herself. She literally got him a zoo. And she fills it with sex who don't mind rough sex. And she lives in another house with the baby. But he's supposed to be the primary custodian, which is why he ain't in jail where he's supposed to be, because he got to take care of the baby. But the only thing he's taking care of is making new victims.
Yeah, because Nicki Minaj is married to a guy who's a registered sex offender. So why would you want to procreate with a registered sex offender? That's just bonkers to me. That's what I'm talking about women just turning a blind eye to things. It's like, I want this, so I will turn a blind eye to all of this other horrible shit that this person is doing in order to get something that it meaningless, tangible things like that. You're literally selling your fucking soul. And what's with these guys and it's like sex addiction has run amok. And if it seems like if you allow a lot of, I don't know if it's a lot, I'm just going to say it seems like there's a decent amount of men who, if you just let them do whatever they want because they have the money to do it, they will do it, plus much worse things that you couldn't have even imagined. That's scary. And the crazy thing is that society, the industry, media, it's like they're trying to manipulate us into believing that any sort of instinct or intuition we get about something not being right is completely false, and you're stupid if you think that. You're a lunatic if you think that. But they're trying to eradicate our instincts as human beings to notice when shit don't smell right. That's what we need to start talking about, especially with women.
Speaking of missing children, because word on the street is you ain't had that child in quite some time. And you sent little Teddy to Africa. Where your kids, bitch? You busy running around trying to blackmail Kevin Hart for cheating on his wife when we all know he likes penis?
Is she lying or is she telling the truth? Because goddamn, if it's true that there are that many closeted homosexual men in the entertainment industry, I wouldn't be surprised, but why are they hiding it? I mean, for real, why are they hiding it? Is it because they're doing something else as well? And it connects to the homosexuality? I don't know.
50 years of hip hop. Do you feel that it was done justice as far as
No,
the acknowledgement of the 50 years?
Nowhere near it. When you look at the redacted list of greatness in hip hop, people should have been acknowledged for what they were at the time they passed on the list. Honestly, everyone that passed is the list.
Big L.
The list.
Tupac.
The list. Biggie Smalls. The list.
Yeah.
Takeoff. The list.
No.
Pop Smoke. The list.
Man.
King Von. The list.
It's like good people don't survive in the industry. And you got to really watch your back, dude. If you don't, you can't be so naive. Because when they say the industry will chew you up and spit you out, they're not fucking around.
Look at 20 of the last motherfuckers died in the last 20 years. And that's the best of hip hop. Gone!
That's
Lying
funny.
mother.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So there's a first interview that she did with Real Life Productions. I'm going to check that one out. Maybe she did another one. I remember that there was one before this that I want to check out. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you want to see more, comment below and let me know. And like, subscribe, hit the bell, join our membership, send super thanks, and all that yada, yada, yada.